so you never know. But doors are going to open at 3 o'clock. First fight at 3:30, Don King TV. DonKing.com goes live with the pay-per-view at 6 p.m. So it's going to be a full night of boxing, and a lot of bouts you do not want to miss, including our main event. It's going to be the 4-time world champion, Adrien Broner, versus the once defeated Blair, the Flair Cobbs. We also have 6 title belts on the line this evening, including a world title, the WBC Cruiserweight Championship, with Noel McCallion defending his title for the very first time against #1 rated Ryan Rozicki. So it's just going to be an incredible night of boxing that you're not going to want to miss. Again, doors open at 3 o'clock right here at the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino, and DonKing.com goes live at 6 p.m. So let's get right to it, and I'm going to introduce the man who needs no introduction, so I'm simply going to say he's the best that has ever done it. Don, only in America, King.
Thank you. That was a great introduction. But my most important introduction is the guy sitting beside me. His name is Chris Lawrence. Yes. And he's the heavyweight factory, but he also is a fighter for his people. And when you say his people, that means the human people. And the White Eyes has never given us that fair break of being with us, but now they see as time passes by that we are growing, and they're beginning to realize that everybody counts. There is no no-count human being. So we're going to be here and bring boxing back to the fans where it rightfully belongs. And I'm very excited and very pleased that Chris was enabled me to be here with him. And it's an exciting evening you in store for. That's going to be second to none. And this is what I'm here to tell you about, because this is the beautiful Hard Rock. I've been here before. I have a friend here named Jim Allen. He's a guy that's been here for years and years, and they were going to farm, and they said they were going to offer $30,000, I think they said it. And she said, $30,000 is just a party guy? I said, yes. She said, so we're keeping. So now you can hear all of the Hard Rock, you know what I mean? So it's really showed you what time does when time passes by. But we have a thrilling show tonight. The night when I'm saying is June the 7th. And so we're going to be able to bring you the great boxing here, the great champion, you know, and you say a guy that sits to my left here, Adrien, the problem Broner. He is indeed a problem, you know what I mean? But so am I. So and I'm a problem solver, so that's why we get together and we work so well together, because working together works. And so, here's a nice important call. I hope it's something was supposed to. Oh. Hello? Yes? Ready, coming back. that was the call, a guy, a friend of mine himself. He says that you and Chris are doing a hell of a job, and we're selling, the ticket sales wasn't moved right, and he's anticipating buying the whole gate, paying your taxes on the money, not the kind of way that you would go and buy, get the ticket. Then go out and have the team to sell tickets, because Chris brought that to the light where the fighters go out and work and sell the tickets themselves, you know what I mean, and pay themselves, and he's done an inimitable and incomparable job at doing this. And so with this guy that was calling me to let me know whether or not we can do it, but your message ain't got through yet, so it ain't a yay yet, but it ain't a nay either. So we're going to have a show, and I'm just excited like this day to be here and to be here with it. Now, it's a thrill for me, because yesterday I had a guy, Blair, the Cobbs, the Blair. How do you say that, Mr. Cobbs?
Blair the Flair. Woo!
Oh, Blair the Flair. Woo! And so we're here, Adrien Broner, you call him a problem. So like I say, we and him is problems going forward. And what people don't understand is that Adrien was imitating detrimental activities against himself, because they were so jealous that they could not deal with him. And so therefore, he became an even more emphatic problem You know what I mean? But now he realizes that what he has to do is what he's been doing, you know, what no other one has done, to be able to capture 4 distinctive titles. And it's really been a super sensational career for him. So I want you all to meet these guys and let them have their say, because this is something that we are looking forward to with great anticipation. And so allow me the honor and the privilege to bring up this young man named Blair. Ooh! And so, Blair, come on up here and tell the people what you're going to do, how you're going to do it, where you're going to do it at this beautiful Hard Rock here on the 7th of June, the Seminole Hard Rock. And we're still fighting for our rights, you know what I mean, because the white eye, you know, they talk with the forked tongue. And you can talk and whistle at the same time. You know what I mean? So, so it's really, really, really great. So anyway, come on up here, Blair. You know, let these people know what they're in store for the most exciting fight on the year. Blair.
It's none other than Blair the Flair, the most exciting man in boxing. Woo! I come out blazing like never before. You guys are going to see something that you've never seen before. Things that are going to happen to Broner that's never been done before. All you guys got to see is action-packed performances, and this is what I'm about. I've been born for this moment. I've been looking for this moment for a long time. I've been begging for this moment for a long time. I've been praying for this moment for a long time. And I got to say, thank Don King. Because Don King's back in action, baby. Woo! With the most exciting man in boxing. And we have a great, great fight for you guys. June 7th, I've arrived.
There you go. Very electrifying conversation and excitement there, you know, so it makes me feel good just to be able to be in close proximity to these dynamic guys. You know, he says he's the one number one in the world in entertaining, what they're doing, how he's going to do it. And so the one that got to respond to that is the one that has done a lot of the things that everyone else would be trying to do and hasn't done yet. But they're in the process of putting it together, and he's there to prevent him from being able to do it by continuing to extend his beautiful record to 4 more titles, you know, in distinctive and separate world championships. So I'm looking forward to seeing this myself. I'm excited. I'm a fan, because a fan is really a part of boxing that would have been denied. You know, HBO shut down, Showtime shut down, but the people don't shut down. The people are standing up for their rights, and I'm here to support them in doing so. So let me bring up this young man that's going to be a part of the history of boxing, and he's going to be one that stimulates, imitates, and makes a success beautiful. So here he is, y'all. Adrien, the power of Broner.
Woo!
Yeah, he's talking trash to the Broner.
Hold up. I wasn't sure if he was coming or not. So I was prepared.
Yeah, I come here tonight.
Oh shit, his glasses. We were prepared for his glasses as well.
Don't.
Oh,
Go ahead, keep shit on.
I'm Adrien Brown.
Ain't none of that shit gonna work in the ring, bro.
I'm gonna get him.
Ain't none of that shit gonna work in the ring, bro. You doing all this clown shit. Ain't none of this shit gonna work in the ring. Now listen, some people say I'm a clown, but I'm a different type of clown. That's a clown in a circus.
I'm a clown.
I'm it. I'm some scary type of clown. It gets scary when you talk about me. I'm it. I'm really it.
I'm it. I'm
Like,
really it.
that's clown shit.
That's some clown.
That shit ain't gonna work with me. Now what I'm saying is this.
What I'm gonna say is this.
June 7th.
June 7th.
Yes, June 7th.
June 7th.
I want everybody to come out. This time, I ain't even gotta say nothing. I ain't gotta be an asshole or nothing. He doing it for me. So June 7th, I want everybody to come out, because I'm literally gonna come in with no pants on and I'm gonna show my ass, man. I swear to God, bro. I'm about to fuck Buddy up, man. You know, I look at him like, and no disrespect when I say this, but I look at him like Bill Haney if he was a boxer.
damn. This would be him. This would be Bill Haney if he was a boxer. No disrespect to Bill Haney, but I'm serious. This would be him if he was a boxer. And June 7th, man. It's Doomsday, and I'm training good. I'm training in Vegas with my little bro Tank, and a lot of people thought I wouldn't show up or whatever, but I'm in shape, and I can't wait to put on a performance. So everybody come out, man. I'm putting on a great performance in it. And we back to get money. And I seen that girl you was with last night too. Terry. I seen her too. You can leave her at home. She's trash. I seen her too. He ain't got to sing in the lobby. I seen her too. She's garbage. But she could come to the after party too. And she could come with us, because girls on girls, man. You know how I like it, man. So June 7th, everybody come out, man. It's gonna be great. Everybody put on their best outfits, bring out their best partner who they look best with, pop bottles and fuck models and make more money. Let's go, Don. We got money to make.
Yes, it's exciting right there. We get on this People's Championship. And WBC is yearning, to see that it get put out and be exposed. But the show part is going to be there. We just wanted to bring the ones that even on the poster, I had to post it because everybody was saying it, as Adrien so eloquently described, is that World Alley, will he show up? You know what I mean? If he shows up, you're going to have to have a fight. But if he don't show up, it don't mean nothing. It just means destruction of his career. And so I just put it there so we deal with the truth. The truth stands alone. It does not need any co-signers. You know what I mean? No matter what you say or do, you have to pamper a lie, and you got to come up with another lie to accept the other lie. And pretty soon you forget the lie, but you be killed telling the lie. And so we make it where the truth stands for what the truth is, and that means what actually is happening. And so what we have here is a fight that is going to be a people's fight, and it's a championship fight for the people, because the people are the most important. And that's why I'm a promoter of the people, for the people, and by the people. And my magic lies in my people time. So now you got that people's championship there going, and now you're gonna have the world's championship. The world's championship, you know what I mean, is phenomenal, because no one thought that the Dan is here other than him and his brother, you know, that he would become champion. But I felt that he could become champion, that's why I gave him an opportunity. And this young man here is a champion's champion. He knocked out the former champion, and he comes right straight to taking on the champion of Canada, from Toronto, you know what I mean? And that guy is Ryan Rozicki, I think. Is that correct? Rozicki? Oh, thank you. I mean, this is Daniel. Yeah, all right. We don't make sure to get everybody gets from Canada. We don't discriminate. You know, we don't isolate. We don't be able to make things say one thing and do another. So therefore, we got all of their team that's here from Canada, and I like to bring up the promoter and manager and whatever else he can be up here in Canada is Daniel Aller. So I want him to come up there and meet you all, and then we let him introduce his champion of Canada that's going to meet the inimitable and incomparable so far, Noel. So I'm looking forward to it. Come on up here, man. Talk to these people. Let them know what time it is and what's going to happen on June 7th.
Thank you so much for the introduction, Don. Obviously, you're the greatest boxing promoter in the history, so it's an honor to be here. Ryan's focused, he's ready. We've come up, we're coming for that belt.
Yeah, he does, man.
I'm going to predict that it's not when he's going to win, it's how he's going to do it, and it's going to be a KO, and it's going to be early. He's going to make short work, and it's a big fight. No disrespect to Noel, you know, he's the champion, but we're here to win it. So once again, thank you for everyone. Thank you, WBC, Mauricio Suleiman. Thank you to the greatest promoter in the history of boxing, Don, and we're going to be in for an exciting fight. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Danny. Thank you. All right, now let's bring up the guy who says, that Danny says, is going to do all these things to Noel. And so now let it come from the horse's mouth. You know, I mean, we don't deal around and get co-signers, and what you speak for, they speak for themselves. And what you say, you deal with it. You know, the bitter and the sweet, you know what I mean? Whatever it is, the bad and the good, you know what I mean? You play the cards as you're dealt. And so the hard rock, that's why it's called the hard rock. You know, because they're fighting so hard to be able to be understood and accepted, not be put aside or dismembered or put in any kind of way that would be unprofessional and imperfect. No. The hard rock, the Seminole hard rock, the tribe that is fighting for freedom, justice, and equality. And this is what we're going to deal with here. We got Canada coming in, and it looked like from Danny saying it's going to be an invasion. You know what I mean? He said, be short and sweet. You know, we just going to come and knock it out and win the battle and take it on back to Canada. Now, that is taking on the country. It's taking on the fighter. It's taking on everybody. You know what I mean? But, you know, victory is mine, said Danny. So we'll deal with that. So let's bring up the guy that's going to go do this work. Ryan, come on up here, man. Let's put the words out your mouth. Put the words out your mouth. Ryan. All right, Ryan.
Yeah, so I'm not really much of a talker. I'm here to do one thing, and that is knock him out and win the title, or he's gonna knock me out, and that's it.
Well, that is it. At least he gave me quality and put himself that I'm gonna knock him out, or you will knock me out. All right, you can't get no better than that. Right. Yeah, you can't get no better than that. So what we're gonna do now is to bring up the world champion. And he's really a terrific guy, and he really shocked the world when he took out Macaboo, you know what I mean? And so it was right, quick, fast, and in a hurry. And so now we have him here, and so Noel, come on up here and respond to Rozicki and Ada.
Well, first of all, thank you very much for the attendance. Very excited for this beautiful location. Thank you, Don, for putting on the show, and Chris. Most excited about the location. Opponent, he's joking. But yeah, it will be a good fight. I'm defending my gold battle, and I'm looking forward to bigger fights. I'm going to fight Ramirez or the winner on Saturday between Breeders and Kataya. I'm looking forward to bigger fights. This is just like a training fight.
Front line, I knew your ass was gonna say so.
Guys are just keyboard warriors.
Oh, wow. This is exciting. This is a very provocative morning here, you know. Well, I can tell you about, Chris, we got something in store for all these fans here, man. They're gonna be happy as they can be when they see these fighters fight like they talk. And most of them gonna fight better than they talk. You know what I mean? Because that's what they are. They're fighters. You know what I mean? And they're in the hurt business, so they don't sit around and cry. You know what I mean? Oh, you hurt me. You know? No. You're in the hurt business. This is the business that hurt people. It ain't your business to make love to them. You know what I mean?
Right,
then when you get through, you can drag it there and say, let's deal with the real. You know what I mean? But I know circumstances that we play the cards we dealt, and we deal with them. You know, the good and the bad, the good and the sweet. Anything that happens, that's what it happens, we're going to deal with that. So that puts us in the world title, Cruiserweight title. Yeah, but you got more in store because when we have put on a show here at the Hard Rock, and I ain't been in quite some time now, but they say that Chris has been doing an inimitable job in carrying the banner of the Hard Rock. And more than that, he's been fighting for the rights of the Seminoles, you know, because he's Indian too. You know what I mean? So therefore, we want to make certain that everybody knows, you know what I mean? Because we say Indian, don't say that don't mean nothing, that said, here, you can take my land, my life. You can take
I'm not late. They was late.
You know, without any consequences.
They was on front line
we don't
time.
have consequences, I mean, because we are people too. And we will have our rights, and we're going to fight for freedom and peace and liberty. And so this is what we have here when I have stimulating, strong co-promoter like Chris Lawrence. So we're going to be able to deal with what is real of the heavyweight champion, as you just heard, Noel, and you just heard the Ryan, and it was short and sweet, right down to the nail and equal. So you can't beat that with an end beater. You know what I mean? So it's really a thrill. Now, we got Adrien Broner, we got Joel there, and we're gonna remote fights that will be, going on. And we got a guy coming
Those
here.
watches selling out the
Ian
shelves.
Green, Ian Green, Ian Green running? Yeah, that's over here. Ian Green, come up here, man. Now, he done stole the last two shows because this man here is fought with a broken arm or broken leg or something, whatever it was, something was broke. But he stayed in distance. He stayed in distance and he went on out there and brought the victory home. So I want him to know that. And you see, Blair, you know, he always say, you forgot to knock out, you forgot to knock out. I tell him, no, see, I speak with my fist, you know what I mean? Let my action take back place, and that will tell the story about what's going to happen in the ring on June the 7th here at the beautiful Seminole Hard Rock. But right now, let me give you this guy, this is a dynamic guy, and they keep trying to put this guy named Shane Mosley Jr. To fight, but they can't seem to get the right type of language, you know what I mean? He's speaking some new language that we don't understand, you know what I mean? So we every time we say something to him, you know, it means one thing to us, but it means an altogether different thing to him. So right now, they're holding up, there was going to fight Roy Barringer, so WBA wouldn't accept that, because this fight will be one of the terrific fights of the evening, and they didn't want a championship, because Ian wanted to be on the card where Broner was on. And so now he got his wish, because he's going to have to be a co-feature, because all of our fights are championship fights. They're all fair, equal, beneficial championship fights. And I mean, and that's what they're going to be. They're going to see the fight, not the title. They're going to see the fight, and then the fight will then emulate into the title. You know, so come on up here, Ian. You're bad brothers, brother.
God damn, I'm the only one clapping.
What's going on, everybody?
What's up? What's up?
You know, first and foremost is I want to thank God. I want to thank my team, my trainers, Dwight, Perfect, my management team, PG Sports, Veronica. Man, if y'all know me, man, y'all know I'm a man of few words. But one thing I will say is y'all looking at the #1 middleweight in the world. Y'all looking at one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world. Now I know y'all probably like, man, this nigga crazy, but everybody that did amazing, legendary things, they was once looked at as crazy. So, you know, tune in June 7th, I'ma steal the show.
You know, the Liverpool style is it makes stealing a personification of success. And so everything is really rolling right down the line, and we wait for the WBA to give us the approval of what the opponent would be, and whether Shane Mosley is going to come up and show up. You know what I mean? Because when I talk about Adrien Broner won't show up.
Jimmy, I don't think you need that money, remember?
You know what I mean?
He got out of a lot of
I see
athletes.
Adrien sitting there, and they've been on Shane trying to get him in it for the longest, you know. Everybody is being hurt.
So Don King is kicked up.
All this stuff here we talk about putting a middleweight championship fight up. And so we'll see how Eric Gomez and what they call it, the Golden Boy or the Jordan Boy or somebody will come out and put their fight up there against a real fighter and see how he does. So that will go down in history too, as we go out and so it makes everybody be able to deal with it. It's a thing here that a fighter that Chris has, you know, I think his name was Dorpico. Is that his name? Dorpico? Dorico, yeah, Dorico, whatever it is. He's bad. He can get down, you know what I mean? So it's really going to be a super sensational fight with him. But we got fights that are in store that we can add to this, and in so doing, it gives you one of the most inimitable parts in boxing history. And in fact, as we announce as we go down the line, we got
there's a
4
lot of
weeks now
pimps
left,
on YouTube.
to promote this fight, and we got to sell tickets.
He just
And
one of
we
the
want
oldest
people
to ever
be
do
able
it.
to hunger for the tickets and get out there to get them, because this is what it's going to be about. And so you got Mike Perez. Mike Perez will be fighting Johnny Langston. Johnny Langston, as you know, was the champion of the WBA, and then he unfortunately had a toothache. And so, you know, and it pushed him up for a pause for a moment. So that would be a possible fight, which I think will happen.
Right,
You know,
right,
and so
definitely.
we're dealing with that one, and then we got to work to get all of these guys an opportunity to be able to fight and to be able to fight on Down King pay-per-view. And so what this is exciting for me as it is for you, because everybody is a fan. Because nobody knows exactly how it's going to come out. Only the man who wants it the most in the match. That's who's going to be on to take it home. The one who wants it the most. And so we got good shows that are in store for you here. And we take on all questions and give a basic fundamental answer to what it is. And then we have another little champion there with a guy called Antonio Bang Bang Williams. You know, he's going to take on another guy named Perez, Antonio Perez. So the Antonios are all around here, you know, but Bang Bang, he got the hiccups too, you know, and with no Tylenol around to be able to get him some relief. So he choked. You know what I mean? In the last press conference, when the other guy took his place and won the fight, it was just a super sensational agony for Bang. But I want Bang to come on up here because Bang was standing side by side with this guy named Broner. You know what I mean? So whatever Broner would do, Broner would say Adrien Bang would be right there. So Bang coming up here because Adrien made certain that Bang would be on his card because he wanted to do it. And you got
I don't know why at first glance he reminds me of Javante.
Championship match. Bang Bang. Oh, no, the other one is Bam Bam. Bang Bang. Yeah, you bang, you know, the other one is Bam Bam.
Yeah. And I want to thank y'all for coming out. I want to thank Don for this opportunity, man. And I just can't wait for June 7th for real, man. Hey, Twin, can Friday come any faster? I can't wait. I'm going to work, man. I've been grinding for this, man. I just can't wait till this shit come, man. For real. I've been waiting on this opportunity.
This is so great, you know what I mean? And so now, we got him, and that goes with Adrien, you know, their package, you know what I mean? So one try to outmaster the other, and excitement, the provocation, and knockout. So you got a thriller for Manila, a rumble in the jungle, combine all into one, you know, with Bang and with Broner. So it's really exciting, you know, provocatively beautiful. And we want to make certain that everybody gets an opportunity to see it. As you know, they said the doors would open up at 3 o'clock, you know, and the pay-per-view starts at 6 on DonKing.com and Fight TV. And so we got a lot of guys that are going to be there. And as we keep pushing fights on to this card, you know what I mean, and you will find out that we got the super cruiserweight title, which is another additional title that they've added on to the WBC and around all of boxing. And so the WBA is put there for, and there will be super cruiserweight. That will be a title fight. That fight that will be there. But then you got that terrific guy named, what's his name? His name is a Hunter. You know, but he ain't talking about the guy president's son Hunter, because the president's son Hunter gets exonerated on whatever happens to whatever he does. But this Hunter don't get exonerated. You know, he's going to get, whatever he got coming to him is going to be right there in front of him. So you got Hunter and Cheney. Hunter and Cheney for the heavyweight title. You know what I mean? And so that's been approved already, because the WBA is looking forward to a great championship match for the regular title for the heavyweights. And so they chose and ordained, I should say, anointed Mike, the bounty hunter, and against Cheney, you know. So, and I like Cheney because he had the name of a guy named Muhammad Ali, you know, because his name was Cassius Marcellus Clay. And so now here we got a guy named Cassius Cheney, you know what I mean? So kind of made me feel good to be reminded of where I was, you know, 30, 40 years ago, you know, when a man who brought me into boxing. It was my first fight in boxing, was Muhammad Ali. You know what I mean? So, you know, and he put me right there at the top of the game, in which I've remained. You know what I mean? So, Herbert Muhammad, thank you. Herbert Muhammad was, he told me, he said, Judge, I was just jealous because his father told him, he said, you are against a guy named King. You and I preach black awareness and that black acceptance. And we go out
Hollywood,
and we
north of Miami.
push and
Pretty much by Fort Lauderdale.
we support and we fight, for rights for black. He says, so what you need to do is quit knocking this guy. He ain't got no money, Dan. You don't matter whether they got money or not. He said, do what you have to do. You know what I mean? Because how can we say one thing and do another? Give him a chance to fail. And that's what they've been waiting on now for almost 40 years. Waiting on me to fail. You know what I mean? So that gives a chance for me to go out there and deal with it the best I can, because failure is my vocabulary. I never had the opportunity to get an analyzation of what failure is. So I go on and keep on fighting and keep on pushing, and I learned that people are important and that working together works. And so we got those fights that will be coming giveaway, and there was a difference. So we're going to have a big major press conference before the fight, as you know, in the weigh-in. But right now, for this part here, and the people that are here that own the card, you have the beginning of something that is something kind of different, as I say, the vocabulary of the ghetto SKD. It's something kind of different. And so we're going to demonstrate that here at the Hard Rock, and with Chris and I fighting the White Eye, and bringing the ones that are causing the divisiveness and the hostility and the racist situation, bringing them to the fore. That's what makes me support Donald Trump, because he calls them out. He identifies them, and he names them, and he don't back up. And, he said, not to say that he wasn't with the group where they had a Ku Klux Klan raid. Fred Trump was there, so they made up the story of a Fred being there, but not the one that would be with the Ku Klux Klan. You know what I mean? But nevertheless, it proved to be that Donald, being at that time white, blue-eyed, blonde, and he decided, I'm going to go for what's right, not for what's might or what's anything that you would be do that would give any type of bias, fear, condition. I'm going for what the truth is, and that's why I support him, and the underground supports him, because he loves the people, he loves the country that he lives in. So that's why I say, when November comes, that's going to be another championship, global championship, for the championship of the United States of America, when we re-elect Donald J. Trump. So it's an exciting card, and all the way down the line, we are working, because we're looking at a trial there that's just really a scam. You know what I mean? A trial that is not a trial. Even the worst enemies say there's nothing there, and the best friends try to find ways and means to decimate, and to discriminate justice, justice with injustice, But as you know, Martin Luther King said, injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. So we are dealing with what is real, and we're bringing this thrill to you here in the Hard Rock Seminar on June the 7th. But up until June the 7th, we're going to be looking for you. We're going to find you and get you out there so you can be here to see it. And so any questions that you all have, that want to be answered, let's shoot them out, and let's come on ahead, let's hear it. And is there any other fighters that were on the card here, Mark, that could be?
Yes, Hernandez.
Huh? You El Hernandez. El Diablo? Yeah, El Diablo. Hey, man, you should be a meal. We win. Yeah, Diablo. Yeah. Muchas gracias por tu apoyo.
First, I just want to thank Don King, Chris Lawrence, Hard Rock, Don Casino. If you guys don't know who this guy is, he's probably the best amateur in the history. He hasn't lost in 4.5 years. Two-time world amateur champion. He's 3-0, 3 knockouts in pro. He's fighting for WBA, WBC, Fake Box on the 7th. And keep that name in line, okay? He's probably one of the best ever to come out of Cuba. Thank you.
Quiero darle las gracias a todos por el apoyo que me han
Okay,
dado
I
a mí,
got
las
you.
personas que estén conmigo, que me han estado aquí apoyando. Y nada, vengo preparado para mi pelea el día 7, para ganar mi victoria como hasta ahora lo he hecho. Gracias por todo.
He wants to thank everybody present, came out, wants to thank everybody who's helped him with his career. And he's ready to go June 7th. Okay, he's going to go for a course, but he hasn't lost in 4.5 years. Keep winning, and hopefully we'll be fighting for a title soon. Thank you very much.
All righty then. Miracle Bonds. This reminds me of a story with Fidel Castro. And when Fidel Castro came to New York, he and a couple of guys, we had to go out and get him live chickens. So that they had everything they had prepared for him. There was going to be such a super delicious meal. He wouldn't have no part of that. And Fidel, says, bring me the live,
I don't know,
live
front
chickens.
line.
We had to go get the chickens live, and Fidel had to wring their necks, himself to let the blood flow, Then he knows that they were all right for him to eat. so Fidel said he wasn't going to be a party to what the Seminoles was a party to, so taking his stick from him, and he said, no. They got to prove to me, that they can beat me. I'm ready to fight. And so he put the fighting in the front, But it was never nothing like it when he was in New York to be killing chickens, and do whatever he had to take, roast them, fry them, whatever it is. But he'd be done kill them and flick them, He'd get them ready to go. So it was a super sensational
That's what's
evening.
up. Respect the way
Sitting
they
there and being able to deal with what was real. So we have an exciting card. And is there anyone else on this podium that we missed?
No, we're good.
Okay, so what's your name?
Coach Kenny Ellis.
Oh, this is the one you want to train in. Yeah. Well, we have the young man that left. This is an inimitable
Legend
thing here
MP,
to have
what up,
coached him,
fam?
because he, the fighter, Kevin Cunningham, I had great deal of admiration and respect for, but he deserted in the middle of a fight,
Angel Diaz. Frontline don't know Spanish. He's a New Yorican.
If you were in the army,
He only speaks
that would
English.
be desertion, and the firing squad would be standing out there to deal with it. I look at things that are real. And so Coach Ellis, he came in and to get the weight off of Adrien and get him ready for his debut with Blair the Flair, And so it's so provocative, it's unreal, but I really appreciate you being here, and I thank you so much for stepping into the battle game right there in the middle of the battle. All the battle plans and all the training and conditioning that you were doing, prepared to do, have to go down the drain, because you're going out there and start what is real according to Coach Ellis. And that's what I like about him. And so, hey, we take lemon and make lemonade. So nothing stops us. This is what we just go keep on keeping on. And we're on the move, as the Franklin brothers would say, ain't no stopping us now. We're on the move. And so it's a situation here that we're going to demonstrate to the world that all people are people, and they all are human beings, and they're all of God's creation, whichever God they may choose to be God of themselves. That's what it is, because ain't nobody, ain't no mountain high, ain't no valley low, ain't no river wide enough. Keep it from coming to you. So that's what
Angel
we're gonna be
Frontline, the
able to
only
do.
Puerto Rican who
So
speaks
now,
pig
anything
Latin.
you got, you want to ask any kind of question, because it's going to be a super sensational sellout card.
Actually, Don, we've heard from all the boxers, but we haven't heard from Chris Lawrence yet. Chris, did you want to say anything? Chris is good.
Chris is kind of a soft-hearted guy. He speaks soft, but he carries a big stick. So here's the thing here that I love the guy, and he told me right from the beginning, I don't need none of that fanfare bullshit. He said, all I want you to do is just get in there and just sell some tickets, And so he said, get that guy named the problem on the phone. And so I got the problem on the phone, and he said, are you going to show up? He said, yes, I'm going to show up. And I'm going to be in condition, and I'm going to knock that Blair out. And well, that's what I want to hear, because at the time he talked to me, we only sold 182 tickets. But nobody knew what was really going on, because nobody was making no announcements and nobody was doing nothing. And so Blair said he's going to show him that he's the boss, and he was going to be able to demonstrate that authority with a knockout on the problem. And so it's been all the way down the line. Chris goes right to the point, right to the heart of whatever it is. Ain't no moving around and slipping around and sliding and gliding. You know what I mean? He goes right to what it is, and that's how you can cure it. You find out the facts of whatever disease is, then you got a chance to cure it. But if you don't recognize that you got the disease, you ain't gonna never cure it. You're gonna stay a continuous sick alien, you know what I mean? So I'm pretty appreciative for you, Coach, to pick up the ball in the middle of the battle, you know what I mean? And he say, and holler like John Paul Jones, say, I have not yet begun to fight. So we got a terrific part that demonstrates all antics and anthems of what it would be to make things happen. And that's why I named 3 national anthems of boxing from the OJ. You know, they smile in your face when all the time they want to take your place, the backstab. So the backstab is there, you know what I mean? You got to watch the person when you get through, they're going to be the one sitting right next to you. You know what I mean? One who's getting all your information and draining everything off, man, that's so hard. What they're doing to you is so wrong. And as soon as they get out of your sight, they become Judas Iscariot. You know what I mean? The one I was talking to, that's the one you want to get. That's the Jesus. And then they say, for the love of money. For the love of money, money, that almighty dollar, you know what I mean? They would go out there, women would sell their body, you know what I mean? They would go out there and to cross their brothers, they would do anything for that money, M-O-N-E-Y, you know what I mean? So they put that there, to keep that there. And then the third one, which I think is inimitable and incomparable, give the people what they want. And when you say give the people what they want, that's what we try to do. Because no one else could put on 6 title fights. I hold a record for 8 for title fights. You know, those were world title fights. You know what I mean? And now we're back at it again. We're coming out with 6 titles. And like you said, Mark said, it may be more. We don't know. All we're going to do is do the best we can because all bouts is subject to change. And we want to be able to give the people what they want. But the one that they was complaining about was saying that he wasn't going to show up was Adrien Broner. So Broner is here, and he can ask me any questions you want to talk to him about showing up or not. And he brought his coach in, his new coach, you know, from the beginning to the ending. You know what I mean? His new coach. And so we are in it to win it. We can't give in, we can't give up, and we can't quit. So we're going to work for you on the 7th of June and up until the 7th of June. And so we're going to be working it and going at it. So any other questions, anything you want to write?
Stephen Elder, Matt. Lessons fam.
Doesn't sound like it.
Anyone with any questions, please let us know your name and where you're from.
I have a question for Don and then for a few of the fighters. Don, you've known for putting on the greatest cards over the past 50 years, and this is no exception with all, not only the world title bouts, but all the fights on the co-feature fights. I know we don't use the term undercard around here, but all the co-feature fights, they all have meaning. Like, you know, even Antonio, 2 undefeated guys, the winner becomes a serious player in their division. What's it mean for you to put together almost a retro card of what you've been known for the past 50 years?
That's a thrill beyond belief because I put my hands in the hands of the Lord, my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. You know, everything that I do, I put him in front. And he takes it to make the decision. I don't try to think for him. You know what I mean? That's why I don't want to think for me, because he taught me that. And so therefore, to bring that type of success, and it changes. Every time I think I have reached the epitome, something comes up and we override the epitome of that time and establish a new one. So it's a thing here that we're going to have this kind of supercard because boxing, the fans recognize who the champion is. You know what I mean? No matter what the judge or everybody else say, when they see that guy that comes out there and dynamically fight and defend his position, you know, they know who he is, and that's who they become a thriller, you know, and they say they got thriller in Manila. You know, when you have a Muhammad Ali, you know what I mean, that stands tall and stands broad and makes it happen. He's the one who put me into boxing, you know, and it was my first fight, you know what I mean? So he put me there, and like I said before, he established me at the top, and he never left. You know, so the idea
What up,
is,
family? What up? Kitty
his
Sports
father
Talk.
said, give him a chance to fail. Well, I don't know what failure means. I don't know what failure is. You know what I mean? So it's completely distorted with anything that I'm thinking I have to do. But I do it with the name of my Lord and Savior, in the name of my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ.
Question for Adrien. Last night on the IG Live, you showed that you're already in really good shape a few weeks out. What's it mean to you, I mean, to prove that the naysayers wrong about, you know, it's an old Adrien Broner, not the old Adrien Broner. How much is that motivation for you? And also, in the same breath, obviously, you had some back and forth with Bill Haney and everything like that. Is that motivation for you, even though he lost, that could be a major fight down the road? Or even Ryan, who said he's going to move up now to 147 pounds.
Honestly, my main task is Blair Cobbs. You know, I'm not worried about what's going on out there in the world and all that other shit. You know, my main focus is taking care of Blair Cobbs, and then after that we can talk about whatever.
For Blair, you know, saw you in Vegas a couple weeks ago. Obviously, now you're face to face. Last night, you guys are, you know, pretty much sitting next to each other for you know, the better part of an hour. Now that, even though we're still a few weeks away, we're here. You know, the opportunity in front of you to win even probably puts you in a better spot than you were before the Rocha fight. What's that mean to you now? We're here as a
Hey, fam, TD
use the
Sports. I'm
company
playing one of
before
the second
we're a
person
few
in
weeks
this
away.
bitch.
Absolutely, I have nothing but excitement. I'm excited for this time. I'm excited for this moment. It's my year, it's my moment, it's my destiny. I feel great. I cannot express how excited I am. Right now, I'm clenching this microphone with all the power I have in my hands. And I gotta tell you guys, I am excited, I'm ecstatic. My team is incredible. I couldn't ask for a better team. I couldn't ask for better sparring. I couldn't ask for a better strength and condition trainer. I couldn't ask for a better moment. I couldn't ask for a better promotion. I couldn't ask for a better time from God. So I thank you. I thank all of you. I thank the fans for tuning in from all around the world. The people that are coming to see the massacre that Blair is going to put on. I thank you. I thank Adrien Broner. AB. I gotta tell you that AB is like, yeah, you can say that he's about bullshit, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, AB is the only one out of his generation that is fighting up and comers, that are fighting the people that are hungry. You know who's hungry? Not one motherfucker that's more hungry than me. I'm starving. It's been way too long. It's been way too long. I've been waiting for this moment. I can't wait. June 7th. The great one has arrived. Is there any question? Is there any other question? While I have this microphone in my hand, is there any other question that you guys will have for me? Because I'm the can man. Anybody can get it.
Okay. Real quickly, question for Noel. They say when you win a world championship, and maybe Adrien can attest to this, you feel 20-30% better in this training camp, as that confidence of having that green belt kind of made you feel like that you're a better fighter, and you know, maybe you are a better fighter because of it.
Yes, definitely. It was a long time. I was like hustling for it 4 years after the Breeders' fight, and I finally got it, and I think I deserve it, and I will be sustained champion for a long time. And yeah, I feel 100% better.
Alright, Opulent LDTV here.
Adrien Broner, you know that if Blair knocks you out, you can't go back to the hood, right?
Hey man, get the mic out that nigga hand, man. You don't be able to go back to where you live, nigga. Don't be talking to me like that, man. Hey, somebody ask me a different question, man. You tripping.
Don't disrespect AB. AB is still the man. Please do not disrespect him. He is a true champion.
All right, so my second question, AB, how long is this fight gonna last, bro?
You know, if I could tell the future, shit, I don't know, but I can't. So, you know, this is boxing, and you know, I've been training my ass off, and I'm gonna be well prepared, and whenever the knockout presents itself, I'm taking it. And you know, so don't blink. You know, he said he coming out the gate. You know, he said the first round. This is what he told me last night. The first round, the second round, third round. He coming out the gate on fire and all this one shit, man. I can't wait. I can't wait, man. So don't miss it, June 7th, man. And I can actually, this is actually one fight. I don't gotta do nothing like out my character. I ain't gotta be loud or nothing, because this clown doing all that shit. So all I gotta do is worry about fighting, come perform, and put on a great show. So that's what I'm gonna do.
All right, AB, what do you make of Blair Cobbs? He came out with the Muppet. You guys got into it with the other day. What do you make of him?
He's a great character. He's a great character.
God damn it. He's not doing a good enough job. He's got a shit talk better than this, man.
He's a great character. He's good for the sport.
I'm like tired of this nigga. This nigga Blair needs to go. He needs to go.
He's a great character.
I got him for 3 rounds. 3 rounds, he gets his ass kicked. He's a fucking clown. I'm sick and tired of his ass.
Keep going. Keep going. You can try to beat me all you want. You can bring out numbers or whatever you want. You can try to beat me all you want.
I'm sick and tired of this shit. Everybody counting me out. They all talking about it. I know you counting me out.
Keep going. Keep going.
You're in shape. You've been showing how I'm in shape on social media. What have you been doing that's different this time around than in the past couple of years?
Honestly, I've been letting people, you know, act like me, and it's been working. As you can see. That's what I've been doing for this past years, you know. But you know, I've been training my ass off, and you know, right after this, you know, I'm going right back to camp and going back to work, and I can't wait to put on a great show June 7th.
Couple more. For Ryan, first shot at the world title. You've been the mandatory for a little while. What are your thoughts, you know, now that this time is here for Ryan?
It's my second shot at the world title. 2021, I fought Oscar Reeves for the Bridgerweight world title.
I mean, for this career, you've been the mandatory. I guess my point being, you've been the mandatory waiting on Noel. Now that it's here, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, I've knocked out everybody to get here, and like I said before, I plan on doing the same thing. He's a great champion. I respect him in that case, but to me right now, he's just meat and bone, and I gotta break those bones.
For Antonio, Bang, you're fighting another undefeated fighter, you know, who's trying to get the same place you do. Very unprecedented, not unprecedented, but rare in the sport where 2 young undefeated fighters, you know, risk that 0. What's it say about you? What's this fight mean to you?
Man, to be honest, he don't belong in the ring with me. I'm gonna show everybody this. He don't belong in the ring with me. I'm gonna give him what he asking for. That's all I'm gonna say.
And one more for Ian. You had a great win over Alexander in your last fight. And you seem that you're rolling now, and you're ranked pretty high. How far away do you think you are from getting a world title shot?
1 and 2 fights. We were supposed to fight Shane in this fight, but it fell through. Another guy in the top 5 ducked me, so you know, hopefully WBA could just make me mandatory after this fight. That's like the goal, really.
All right, so thank you to everyone who spoke today. Fighters, if you can stay here, we're going to do a face-off. We're just going to move the podium, and we will see you on June 7th. Remember, doors open at 3 p.m. We go live on DonKing.com at 6 p.m. Mark Abrams, the hardest working man in boxing, will be calling the fight, along with Christy Martin and Carl King. So we will see you all on June 7th.
Let's do the face-off. Anything on that, John? Yes, get these guys up here so they're going to see what's going to happen. Yes.
Yeah, the ring don't lie, though. About to get a face off.
$6 all the great show.
Appreciate everybody that came through. Smash that like button.
You know what I mean? That's pretty wild.
Thank y'all, appreciate it. No, I had to act something.
We'll start with Adrien Broner and Blair the Flair Cobbs.
Broner, Blair.
All right. Hey, B.
And I'm still bigger than you. And I'm still bigger.
We good.
Oh, it's there. All that fat.
I told you, grab a little lower to be my dick.
I'm gonna touch that little thing. Calm down, people.
Dripping, man. Hey, man. We don't keep on touching on me.
All right, good job, guys. Let's bring up the WBC Cruiserweight Champion of the World and Ryan Rozicki, number one contender. Noel McCallion and Ryan Rozicki.
Oh, we got more face off. Let's keep going.
Camera, fellas.
Face forward, Noel.
Well.
No, that's not Bo Mac.
They here for business. They ain't here for
Yeah, fam, that's not Bo Mac.
Yeah. They here for business.
Yeah, he does though. When I first seen him, that's what I thought too.
Yes. Okay, guys.
All right, face the camera, please.
You got to turn around. Somebody got to turn.
From Canada.
Somebody got to turn. Save it for the fight, fellas. Save it for the fight.
You guys send this out to the feet. Camera. Camera.
All right,
All
fellas.
right, let's face the cameras, please.
All right. Turn them, Don. Turn them, Don. They ain't gonna do nothing to you, Don.
Let them do their thing. Yeah.
Don like it.
Oh shit, they still going.
All right, Noel McKinley and then Ryan Rozicki.
Locked in, they locked in. Oh, they still locked in. They don't
All right,
all the way
let's bring up Ian Green.
locked in. Nah. Excuse me.
Man.
Oh, he's still locked in on his ass. He like shit.
All right, champ. All right, champ. Face the camera. Face the camera. All right, champ. Yeah.
Lesson skills. What up, fam? Yeah, big man, big
All right, let's bring up
man.
Ian Green.
All right.
Big man
Ian
for real.
Green.
Come on, champ. Come on, champ. Come on, champ.
He ain't letting up. Nope.
Get your warrior.
Come on, champ. There you go.
All right, I think we know what to expect on June 7th, huh?
I know,
Noel
right?
McKinley and Ryan Rozicki. All right, up next, Ian Green.
There you go.
Ian Green right here.
Boy. King.
Bang, bang. Different.
All right, let's now
I was.
bring up Antonio Bang Williams.
Antonio Bang Williams. He reminds me of Javante. Maybe just a light skin.
There you go. Antonio Bang.
June 7th.
There it is.
Big says June 7th.
There it is.
All right, Antonio Bang Williams. And now let's bring up Yoenli Hernandez.
Yes, El Diablo. All righty.
All right, thanks for all coming. We will see you on June 7th.
June 7th. See, I don't know how to end this joint. I don't know how to end this joint. But again, I appreciate all y'all that came through. Smash the like button on the way out. For those who watch this on the replay, smash that like button.